Good morning. With this tutorial, I want to show you how to use what we call a X-bar range control chart with a continuous one in your DMake project. So when you open the tool, you have two types of cells, blue cells which are protected, you cannot delete them, but you can see the formulas on the top bar, of course, and white cells, this is where you enter your data. The tool comes with pre-filled data, such that you have an example of a control card for X-bar above, chart and range chart below. And here you have the possibility to enter a lot of data, and I will explain later. So here you will enter your title, the title of your project, my process improvement project. You will enter the date, your name, and what you measure. Here it's a Y, and here you have the possibility to measure up to 20,000 in X bars of points, and I will explain what is X bar. In fact, here on this control card, you see each point, it's an X bar, meaning it's the average of all the measurements you have done at iteration 1. So what is it? This is this point being the average or X bar of this measurements. You see, you can average up to 10 numbers for each point that you collect. Let's say that every day you collect 10 measurements of your Y, that could be the path diameter. You average the 10 numbers that you collect, and you will get 1 point. And each day you do the same thing. Okay? In my table, I have only 4 measurements to average 4.1 of the X bar chart, and then 3 points. But I could have more, of course. I enter kind of a very strange value just to show you that it has an impact on the X bar chart, of course. So each point, this is the average of a sample that we collect to calculate the average of all this data collection, and we put the average, the mean of this data collection on the chart. If we do this, we have a certain number of data on the control chart, X bar chart, and you see here it's 50, and we can compute the average of the X bars, what we can call X bar or X bar mean. So if I enlarge a bit the screen, you see that in green it's called X bar mean. This is the mean of the X bar computed on the control card. And of course, because you have 50 X bars that you collected on this control chart, we can compute not only the mean, but also the standard deviation. And so if we take 3 times the standard deviation above the mean, we will have an upper control limit for X bars, and a lower control limit if we say this is the average of your X bar minus 3 times your standard deviation of your X bar. And we use these control limits, which are called lower control limit, upper control limit, and which are statistical control limit. We use them to understand if you are in control, if your process is within control or not. And if your X bars are within the control limit, we say that statistically speaking, you are in control. If you have one X bar above or below the control limit, we will say that you are out of control. And also what we'll say is that it's probably because of a special cause, and we need to investigate this cause and eliminate it, fix the issue, to come back to an in-control process. Range chart, this is also helpful. This is where we will see if you are stable or not, if your process is stable or not, from a statistical point of view. And what we will compute here it's a range. A range, this is the maximum value that we use to calculate the mean x bar 1 here, minus the minimum value of the data that are used here to calculate the x bar. So if I come back to the data, the maximum for x bar 1 made of 5 data collected, right, number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that we average. If I look at the maximum, I will say it's 101.04, and if I take the minimum value of this range, it's 98.24. So the range of this first set of data is this value minus this value, maximum value of the data set minus minimum value. It's called a range. A range can be positive, of course, and this is why we limit this control cap to 0. So each point here is a range. This point range means it's the max of all the points that we use for x bar 2 minus the minimum of all the points collected and used to calculate x bar 2. And we do this for all these data sets that we have collected, and it gives us this control chart called a range control chart. So we speak of x bar r control charts, and you will see that because you have 50 data sets, so 50 x bars, you have 50 ranges where we computed 50 ranges with maximum and minimum value of each data set. And of course, we can compute the mean of your ranges. It's called R bar. And we can compute the standard deviation of all your ranges. And so we can add 3 standard deviation above the mean here. And we have upper control limit of the range. And here we can subtract 3 standard deviation below the mean. And we will have lower control limit of the range. And we limit it to 0 because it's always positive. If you are within control, meaning all your ranges are within the control limits here, we say you are stable. And if one point is above the control limit, that could be not below, but because it can happen, we will say you are not stable. This is why we use these 2 charts in the control phase of the DMake project to control your process and to understand if you are within control and stable. Here, we don't speak of process capability, of course. Thank you.